Hello and welcome back. I am Lord Revonworc, and this is Civilization Beyond Earth. Now, I haven't played this in a while now, so I can't really remember what the hell I was doing. And you know, that sound distortion that was present in my in the past few Civ 5 videos is present here still. Luckily, I was able to get the, you know, Rebirth and CK2 recorded before this happened, and my mic started to make this annoying, non-existent buzzing sound. But, you know, now it's a thing, and I am realizing now that I think I might have a backup mic somewhere, which isn't a very good one, but I don't think it's going to be making the buzzing noise, so I don't know. I'll probably try to dig that out for next week. For now, I'm just gonna stick with this because, you know, still kinda too sick and miserable to bother. Anyways, it looks like we're done with our turn. Let's move on. Cooperation agreement with Hutama has... That was not the button I meant to press. With Hutama has ended, would you still like a cooperation?
Good to see you again.
You too. Would you still like a cooperation agreement?
That's so true.
What? I didn't... What?
Tell me.
And he just points. This conversation is getting a bit weird.
Let's talk straight.
Hey, would you like an alliance? I take it that's a yes?
That's spot on.
Okay. You're like one of those, robots that tries to steal my credit card information on Skype. Joke's on those robots, I don't have a credit card. It's just a way to dig yourself into an insurmountable amount of debt. Thank you, I'll stick with cash. No way that can go negative. So... new station, and a quest decision. Earth's pharmaceutical industry was at its peak during the 21st century. While the drugs of that time were severely limited in ability, they did open our minds to the full potential of pharmaceuticals. Now that our pharma lab is functional, our technology is finally caught up with that potential. We just have to decide how best to utilize it. Enhanced function or life extension, so we can gain science or health. I mean, health is good, we don't have that much health, but science is also something difficult to turn down. So while I decide, I'm going to take a look at this 21st century, though the drugs at that time were severely limited in ability. Yeah, but they were still expensive out the ass. For something that really probably wasn't worth all that price. Of course, that's only in America. It doesn't cost so much in places like Canada or Europe, but in America, no, you need to pay a ton, And the healthcare system is crap by comparison to those countries that have less expensive healthcare systems. I mean, seriously, what the hell is with that? American healthcare sucks. Again, we just have universal healthcare like... Well, honestly, I would kind of like the UK system, where they just have government-owned hospitals. That would be nice. So... science or health? You know what? We're low on health right now. Let's go with that. I was on the verge of flipping a coin to do it. I've been doing that lately for my barbecue sauce, because I got 4 different flavors sitting on my kitchen counter. Whenever I want to make myself some chicken, I like to dip it in barbecue sauce, but I can't decide which flavor to go for, so I've taken to doing a double coin flip. And the order in which the coin lands heads, tails, that determines... yeah, you get it. Next turn... well, there really isn't very much happening, is there? I apologize. This series has started to turn into the one that's least popular. It used to be the original Binding of Isaac series. Now I've got Rebirth, and that's had more viewership. And I think part of that is because it's turning into a bit of more of a series, rather than previously with the Binding of Isaac one. Yeah, I don't really need either of these. Well, I mean, this couldn't hurt. Well, I mean, it could. We're not making that much money. Scrap that. I want industrial development. Another quest decision. So our colonial grid is now powered by a thorium reactor. Already, its people have grown accustomed to its gentle hum and glow. So efficient is the reactor, it's barely working at capacity. If we pushed it further, we could divert the energy towards increased production speed, or we could use it to create new units and structures. Both would be of great benefit. Now, I was just saying we're a bit low on money, although actually it just more than doubled. But, you know, I want to think more in the long run, and, you know, in the long run, we're probably going to get energy out the ass, so, yeah, let's go with production. We should reroute extra energy into production. It's faster we can produce... the faster we can produce things, the more prepared we shall be to face this planet's challenges. So... let's see. It's within the city's limit for the thingy. Ultrasonic fence. Yeah, and I remember during the...
omnipresent and effective security measures make even the worst neighbors tolerable.
In the original Binding of Isaac series, there is this one episode that nobody watched for a while, and I'm not sure if it's actually had a view yet. Anyways, now there's a Beyond Earth episode that no one has watched, even though people have watched the one that came after it, which I find odd, because this is more series structured than, well, than the Binding of Isaac one, where each episode was its own contained run, and you didn't need to watch any single one to get an idea of what was going on in later ones. And it is the same way with Rebirth, although I've started taking so long with my runs because my computer is crap, so it runs the game in slow motion, and it takes a while, so I have to break runs into a few different episodes. But, you know, it's still similar. Whatever. I don't know what to research next. Let's see, where's the spy agency that's in computing? I want the spy agency, quickly. I did a Paul Australia run on my own, and went and keep in mind, Paul Australia is the one country that gets a ton of money already. I mean, hell, Hutama is just so
Good to see you again.
so greedy. It is good to see you. I mean, I believe you're greedy, but I still like you. You're a cool character. You're a greedy character, but a cool character. Although perhaps a bit of a flat character. I mean, honestly, most of the characters here are flat. And by flat, I mean there's
Namaste.
not much to them. Yeah. I've been reading a lot of people talking about how disappointed they were that there wasn't as much flavor to the characters as there was in Alpha Centauri. Even though designers made it perfectly clear this wasn't supposed to be Alpha Centauri 2, though I do agree it would be nice to put a little more emphasis on, you know, character development. I mean, all you can really learn about these characters is what you can read in the Civilopedia. And I don't think that's a game breaker by any means. I mean, it's not really gameplay, and this isn't a story-centric game like Telltale games. You know, there was recently this Game of Thrones one that came out. That seemed pretty neat. I was gonna buy it, but then I realized I have no money, so yeah. So let's see. Another quest decision. The stewards at our Saito nursery are reporting a monumental discovery. Through the study and hybridization of the indigenous fauna, we've managed to create a bioorganic mesh, which mimics their cellular division. Integrating the mesh into our production would speed things along tremendously. It unfortunately takes a rather long time to create, so there's only so much to go around. We'll have to decide how to best distribute it. So we could go production, or... okay. More production towards military units, or just a flat +1 production, and I like this idea more. So, city production rather than unit production. Okay. Oh, anyways... just a minute. I don't want to leave this like that when I go away. Defense perimeter, yeah. Let's set that. Anyways, like I said, I am feeling a bit under the weather this week. And I don't want to accidentally record 2 episodes this weekend so that I have another audio distorted episode next week. Like I said, I want to see if I can dig up a spare mic and employ that here so you're not hearing this anymore. So I'm gonna call it a night. I'm Lord Revonworc, this has been great, and I will see you all later.